6 main reasons why the Golan Heights should remain in Israel forever. Number 1. Ancient history. The Golan has always been inhabited by Jews during biblical times, through the Hasmonean period, and famously during the Great Revolt, when the Jewish city of Gamla battled a mighty Roman siege. Still today, countless ancient synagogues are found all over the Golan, proving the ancient connection. Number 2. Recent history. The Golan has been part of the newly invented nation of Syria for about 20 years, and part of Israel for nearly 60 years. At this point, it is roughly 3 times more Israeli than it has ever been Syrian. Israeli sovereignty has been a clear fact for decades, and was internationally recognized as such. Number 3. Clear security necessity. In the 2 decades when the Syrian army occupied the strategic plateau, Israeli towns in the adjacent Galilee were constantly bombarded and attacked from higher Syrian positions. For the foreseeable future, Syria will be a hotbed of extremist violent jihad, and so a buffer between them and Israeli cities is obviously a must. Number 4. Syrian theft of Jewish lands. The Syrian government unilaterally confiscated and still holds enormous farmlands owned by Jewish farmers in the Choran. The adjacent lands in the Golan are a mere symbolic compensation for all the lands they stole from the Jews. Number 5. The murder, expulsion, and plunder of Syrian Jews. 100 years ago, tens of thousands of Jews lived in Syria, but they were violently persecuted, killed, and exiled, leaving less than 10 Jews alive in Syria today. The once flourishing communities of Aleppo and Damascus had most of their wealth stripped of them, and haven't gotten it back until this very day. The barren plains of the Golan are barely a half-decent compensation for those enormous losses, estimated at over $10 billion in today's value. 6. Historical comparison and precedent. Before Israel gained the Golan Heights, the Turkish army has invaded Syria up north, occupying Liwa al-Iskanderun, a Syrian province 5 times larger and 100 times richer than the Israeli Golan. Even though Turkey still occupies it to this very day, Syria seems to have excellent relations with them, with no territorial claims or disputes. I see no reason why it couldn't be the same with Israel.